Hey guys, I'm here with Easton and we're gonna do Kelly Maple's Reborn tag today. So the tag consists of 14 questions. The first question is, how did you find out about Reborns? So I actually stumbled across, it was either Little X Loves or Julie's Reborns. They made a video and I stumbled across it, and ever since then I just kept watching. So that's how I found out about Reborns. Do you prefer open or closed-eyed reborns? I think I prefer closed, just for the fact that they look more realistic, in my opinion, and it's easier to take out on outings, because I've taken him out and people think he's real. They just think he's a little newborn sleeping. Whereas when I had Grayson, I took him out once when I first got him, and people were like, what the heck? Like, what's wrong with your baby? But I also like having open-eyed reborns because they're more fun to like kind of interact with. They can like play and do things that closed babies wouldn't be doing. Like, it wouldn't make sense for a closed-eyed baby to be sitting there holding a toy. So in my opinion, I like both babies. Do you like non-human reborns? In my opinion, I do not like fantasy babies or non-human babies, because in my opinion, I don't want to offend anyone, but in my opinion, the idea of reborns is to have a realistic looking doll. So I just don't really understand the concept of like fantasy dolls, but I have nothing against people that do. I just would never collect one. Number 4 is favorite outfit for each baby. So this changes all the time, but right now my favorite outfit for Easton would be this Mickey outfit from H&M. It's got the Mickey onesie and little roll-over pants and a little Mickey Mouse hat. So that's my favorite outfit for him at the moment. My favorite outfit for my little girl, although I don't have her right now, is this one from Carter's. It says love with these little pants. And even though I don't have my twin A yet and have not had him, this is my favorite outfit I have for him so far. It's like a little, looks like a little man outfit. I love it. So those are my favorite outfits for my babies. My favorite thing about each baby. So once again, I don't have Maya or my twin A right now, but my favorite thing about Easton is basically just his face. I love his face. I love that he's textured. I think that's really cool, and I also really love his hair because it can be messy but also really nice, and I like how I can just kind of spike it up in the front because it's super cute. So that's my favorite thing about him. My favorite thing about the twin A kit is the open mouth that I can take full passies. And my favorite thing about my girl is her size. Since she's 0 to 3 and 3 months, she can wear outfits that they don't really make in newborn. Like a lot of the Carter's 2-piece sets, like I showed you, you can mix and match those. It's really fun. So I really like her size because there's more clothing options, at least in Canada. What size of reborn do you prefer? I think that my favorite size is newborn, but I don't really have experience with other sized babies. I think it would be fun to have a preemie, but then it'd be really hard to find clothing, especially in Canada. I think it would be really fun to have a toddler, but I think my favorite size is newborn just because they cuddle up really nice, like Easton here. Do you prefer bald, painted, or rooted hair? Personally, I do not like bald babies. Maya was bald when she came to me, and I couldn't really bond with it. I love rooted hair, but I don't like how this happens, where they get bald in the back. Yeah, I really love the looks of rooted, but it scares me that they can go bald. He came to me like this, but my first baby, he went bald on my account, I guess. So that's kind of scary. Painted hair, I don't mind, but I feel that it doesn't look as realistic, and I really like to like style the baby's hair and like play with their hair, so I definitely prefer rooted. Although I do like to put hats on my babies a lot, so painted isn't bad for that reason. Number 8 is, do you have a favorite reborn? Right now, he's my only reborn I have, but I love him. Out of the other 4 I've had, he's my favorite. I love this baby. He's the best reborn I've had so far with his weighting. I love the front of his hair, his face. Like, he's by far my favorite. When Twin A comes, it might be different because I fell in love with his pictures, but we will see. Number 9 is, who is your favorite reborn YouTuber? So my favorite reborn, I'll say channels, is Little X Loves. I loved watching her videos. She really got me into reborns. So Little X Loves and In Love with Reborns 2011. And also love my reborn baby. They're like my 3 favorites. I also really enjoyed Julie's Reborns 1 when I was a little bit younger. Now they just don't really update videos too much, and she has too much babies for me to really understand what's going on. I can't recognize each baby. Favorite brand of clothing. So this can vary based on season. Summer, Carter's by far. I love Carter's summer line. I'm not a huge fan of the stuff they have out now, but I also really like H&M, but they are super pricey. So definitely Carter's or H&M. Favorite pacifier brand. Okay, so my favorite pacifier brand right now would be Tommee Tippee. More specifically is all of these Tommee Tippees. This is the Tommee Tippee Modas. So if you don't know, they're the ones that say like little man on them. So this is Easton's. I love it on him. And then the girl one says little lady. So I really love these pacifiers. Some other ones are I love you to the moon and back, never lose your sense of wonder, and there's another little man one in the newborn size. So these are by far my favorite pacifiers right now. I'm really hoping they work in Twin A because I have 5 for him, and I have 2 for Easton, 2 for my new baby. Yeah, I have a lot of pacifiers of Tommee Tippee. So that's my favorite pacifier brand for the moment anyway. I also really love Nooks. I feel like they look good on any baby's face. Favorite bottle brand. So this also changes all the time, but right now it's gonna have to be Playtex Nurser. I love this baby on the reborns because of the nipple. And what I like to do is, since it has the bag, I like to just push some air out and then close the lid, if I can. Close the lid and then it looks like they've drinking some, and then you can push the bottle down really easily. So it just looks really good on the baby's face. As you can see, it just looks great. So I really love this bottle, and I love that the bags make it look like he's drinking some. So I really like the Playtex Nursers, and I'm also really loving this man bottle because it's really cute, and I like the nipple on it. So once again, it pushes down pretty good. I really love the wider nipple bottles for my reborns, but I know for Twin A, some of the thinner ones look better. So for him, I think my favorite's gonna be the Dr. Brown's. That's the first one I'm gonna try on him. I also really like Tommee Tippee. For my girl, she has a pink Tommee Tippee and I love it. And the last question is, why do you like reborns? So when I first discovered reborns, I really liked them. Sorry, my boyfriend's being a dork. When I first discovered reborns, I really liked them because they looked really cool. They looked really realistic, and I've always really loved babies. But since I've been collecting them, I really like them because they're soothing for me. If I feel sad, I can just change Easton or cuddle him, make a video, and it cheers me up. At first, I got Kyson to help me cope with my anxiety. But really, I just really love to nurture, and I love babies in general. So this is great for me because I'm not ready to have a child yet, obviously. And they're cheaper than babies, even though they're expensive. So yeah, that's basically why I love reborns. that's my Kelly Maple tag. So I am going to tag Canadian_reborn_mommy. That's Shelby. I'm going to tag Tina, which is Reborn Mom 1989 on Instagram. I'm not entirely sure what her YouTube is. I think it's just Tina. And I'm going to tag Reborn Love 19, which is Jazz. And anyone else who wants to do this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.